Hello there everybody, the Shadow Boom here to talk about the assault rifles and the assault shield in Black Ops 2. If you want to follow along with me reading, there will be a link in the description to the website that has all the assault rifles and the assault shield and all the stats posted about them. Just to clear this up before I even go into all the weapons, the stats do lie sometimes, like in Modern Warfare 2. I'm not saying this is true, but it could have said the G18 had a higher rate of fire than the Vector, but in fact that was false. So sometimes the stats lie, and sometimes the stats are just subject to change because they think, say, the AK-47 was too overpowered, they would just change the stats on it to make it less overpowered. And then also, the assault rifles follow the same pattern as they always have. There's been one select fire, two burst ones, and then 6 fully automatic assault rifles, and it follows the same exact pattern here. So we start off with the M8A1, which is the M16 from games past, except for it's a 4-round burst, and the burst can be fired quickly. So yeah, just like I said, it's the M16 of games past. It's the starter assault rifle most likely, and so on and so forth. Next we have the Scar H, which stats look a lot like the stats from Modern Warfare 2. And I'm just going to assume that this means the gun has a small clip, because if not, it's going to be pretty powerful. And it's fully auto, increased damage and range. And I'm guessing this is the this is the way you unlock them. Like you unlock the M8A1 first and then the Scar H, because this is what they're listed as in order. Next we have the AN-94, which is a fully auto assault rifle. The first 2 rounds of each burst are fired at a faster rate than the rest. I'm not positive why in the world they would make the first 2 rounds fired faster than the rest. But for some reason they are. Maybe it's just a glitch. Maybe they have something in mind that I have no idea. Maybe the gun is not that powerful, so they need to add something. But this is the AK-47 of games past, and I am really looking forward to this gun because the AK-47 of Black Ops 1 was my favorite gun, as I've said in previous videos a lot. And this gun could be pretty good, hopefully. Next we have the SIG-556, which is a 3-round burst assault rifle, high damage output in each burst. If this M16 of Modern Warfare 2 is the M8 of Black Ops 2, then this will be the FAMAS because there's 2 burst weapons. And this has high damage output in each burst. And I'm hoping this isn't like the Type 95 of the last game, because that game was just an absolute sniper rifle at long range. Next we have the Type 25, talking about the Type 95, which it looks like the Type 95 of Modern Warfare 3, but the stats are completely different, and not only that, it's fully automatic this time, and it has moderate recoil. So this gun, the stats do not look good at all. I'm not sure why people would use it, unless the stats are lying, of course, then it could be pretty good. And then next we move on to the SA-58, which is the semi-auto assault rifle, light recoil with moderate damage. And then this is like the FAL or the MK14 of games past. These guns were the best gun in the game, debatably, if you knew how to use them right and had a decent trigger finger to use them. Next off we have the SMR, which is a semi-auto assault rifle with the highest damage per round in its class. So I'm guessing, because this doesn't have the rate of fire on the website, I'm guessing this means it has a pretty slow rate of fire because the accuracy is not bad. So if you have a high damage and high accuracy, you're probably going to have a small clip and small rate of fire. But this gun, if it doesn't have a small clip or a bad rate of fire, it is probably going to be the best assault rifle in the game. Next we have the M27, which is a fully auto assault rifle with higher mobility and reduced recoil. I think to balance this one out with the rest, they just put higher mobility on it, but it looks pretty bad. If you want to try these guns out, hopefully like Modern Warfare 3, you can just go into private match and you'll have everything unlocked already. Then we could try out all the guns Maybe even in combat training we could try them out. But in Black Ops 1, you had to level all the guns up in combat training, so I doubt that's going to be the case. So I'm probably just going to try it out with a friend. But I want to try this one out to see if the stats are lying, because this gun looks pretty bad. Next we have the MTAR, which is the equivalent of the TAR in Modern Warfare 2, which was in the top 3 assault rifles with the ACR and the SCAR H. And this gun is pretty good. And the only bad thing about it is its accuracy isn't that good, just like in Modern Warfare 2. But next we move on to the Assault Shield. The Assault Shield, you can place it on the ground and just start going off and shooting through a little hole in the middle of it that you open up only when you place it down. And I'm going to guess it's a 2-hit kill, just like in all the other games, or all the other Infinity War games, because Treyarch has never had an assault shield before, or riot shield. And I can't wait to use this one. It says it's a ballistic-proof blunt shield weapon that can be deployed on the ground as cover. And I love the assault shield. And because you can have 2 lethal, you can either use 2 C4 or 2 throwing knives. The Shadow Boom here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.